Okay, so I'm here outside Pete's house, or now he's living with his ex-wife, Nadine Bergeron. Turns out she lives less than a mile from my aunt. So when I called him, I knew it was a long shot, but he answered, and she was there, and I talked to her, explained that I wanted him to record a few things in Louisiana French for me for this radio gig, 1055 KEUN. So anyway, that's what I'm doing, and I'm very glad. His memory's fading. Every time I've interviewed him, he seems to forget more and more and tell me some of the same stories twice, but I'm so glad that I'm here and able to get Pete Bergeron to teach me radio French.
Pour 12 heures.
How do you say you are listening to? There are different ways to do that. You are listening to.
Vous êtes à l'écoute de. Vous êtes à l'écoute de. And what is the name of your program? Vous êtes à l'écoute de. Vous êtes à l'écoute de. And what is the name of your program? Vous êtes à l'écoute. That's the only way to say it in French. It's up to you.
All right. The frequency is 1055. They say it in that slick country thing. 1055 KEUN. 1055. I could start with that, and then
1055. 1055. 1055. 1055. Is that a tape recorder?
Yeah.
Good. That's a good idea.
They do weather. Like, how would you say it's hot in Iota?
Il fait chaud en Iota. Iota. Il fait chaud Iota. La température est, and then you give them the temperature. Il fait chaud en Iota. Iota. Il fait chaud Iota. La température est, and then you give them the temperature. The S's.
I want to take you to school, or I want to teach you would be. Say it again.
Je vous enseigne means to teach. And the Cajuns will not know what the hell that means.
Oh, okay. Then how would you say it? What would you say it? And talking to someone who lives in Mamou or Chaitanya, something like that, how would they say, I want to teach you something?
They don't.
Hung up, did they ever call Eunice the big Eun? Like a slang term for Eunice?
No. To us, it wasn't big. Oh.
But the station you listened to growing up was KSIG, Alden Saunier, I think.
I remember when Alden Saunier first got on the air.
Do you remember T-Boy Bourgeois?
Very much.
What's the story with T-Boy? When you say names of towns, does it vary depending on what you're speaking? Like if I say I'm going to Lafayette. But if I was speaking in French, would you say Lafayette?
I'd say Lafayette.
Lafayette. Are there other, like, Church Point?
Okay, I just did that interview, get some recording with Pete Bergeron. His memory is what you would expect from someone who's in their mid to late 80s. He was also a little bit not belligerent, but opinionated, let's say that. I said, how do you say this in Louisiana French? He would say, you would never say that. You would say it in English. You would never. The Cajuns won't know that word. Don't use that word. So anyway, but I got him to record something. I'm going to learn something from it. I just tried to go to Scott's. I'm trying to go to New News to get some boudin for tomorrow. My cousin, John Claude, and his wife, Susan, coming over. But the road over there is flooded. I don't have a big jacked up truck. Some of the locals could drive through the water. Me in this car over here. This is the car my Uncle Donald or Cousin Donald, relative of mine, loaned me. And I didn't want that thing to get flooded out. So anyway, I'm going to find a different way into Scott to find New News.